Yes, butterflies.
You mean bread butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
Hi, welcome back to Pals and Tea Tarot. Today we have the question of what gifts do you bring to the table? This can be spiritual gifts or just any gift in general, what you bring to the table. So this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Take a deep breath and pick which pile most resonates, and I'll see you in the reading. So you're reading pile 1. This is the card you chose, and this is your reading. It says, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. So, pile 1. What are your gifts? So the first thing I want to say is that you're a very deep thinker. You probably meditate and kind of contemplate situations rather often. You're very wise though. You have a very wise old soul. You can give new perspectives to people and situations. With the Judgment and the Six of Cups here, this is about reflecting, right? Reflecting on situations. You're very good at offering more insight. And you're also very focused. You kind of focus, when you have a focus on a goal, you're just unstoppable. You just go, go, go. You kind of plow down obstacles in your way. And you don't let your past hold you back from anything. You just go through and you understand that lessons happen and everybody needs to go through things, right? And therefore that you go through life very open to new experiences and you're very self-aware. With the rabbit here, you could also be very good at like talking to people. You kind of probably talk a lot because you understand a lot, so you just want to share everything. With the horse here, you could be very strong. This doesn't have to be physically, but I'm feeling that you are physically strong as well as mentally strong. You know, your gifts are... there's a lot of gifts here that you have, but I feel like your main gift is your ability to let go of the past and move forward with brightness in you and wholeness, and, you know, reflect on what you did that caused the situation to kind of unfold and how others feel. Yeah. Pile 1, you also kind of fight adversity. So it says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. This fits perfectly what I was saying about, you know, accepting that things happen to learn from them and to learn lessons from them. You can also be, you know, very trusting of your path ahead. You could be very spiritual and kind of know that you're meant to do certain things for a reason. You're meant to go through certain paths, pick certain career choices, pick certain romantic interests. You just know that these things are going to come to you and that you're divinely kind of guided. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling for you, pile 1. Thanks for coming to your reading. I am going to pick a flower oracle for you before you go. So just gonna mix it up. Gifts, cherry blossom. Return quietly now and be at peace. So yeah, I think you're very at peace with your past and at peace with things that had happened to you. You've kind of learned that bad things or not great things could happen to everybody. Now I don't want to say, the reason I corrected that, I don't want to say necessarily bad, because I think that you see the light in every situation and that nothing is blatantly kind of bad when you can see this kind of gold light just shining down on everything. You see the sort of magic in situations that normally people wouldn't understand. Yeah, you're very wise. That is your main gift I'm sensing here, is that you're just very wise, probably very beyond your years. Okay, that's what I am feeling for you guys. Pile 1, thanks for coming to your reading, and I hope to see you again. Hi! Welcome, Pile 2, to your reading. If you chose this card right here, then this is your reading. You can stop and read that if you want, but I'm just going to get right into what your gifts are with your cards we have. So I first want to say that you exuberate a lot of vibrancy. You're very strong and courageous. You have this inner strength that just cannot be shook. You're like a mountain. You also stand tall with your beliefs. You don't get pushed around. You're very like, you know, sometimes you can get into fights about it because you're kind of defensive about what you believe in, and you're, you know kind of the right way almost. And I'm also sensing that you could be in Aries with the amount of fire energy here, but that could be also a Leo or a Sagittarius. But you're also very grounded, so I don't want to say that either, because you have a lot of balance here. So you can be an earth sign or a fire sign. So that's Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, I believe. So yeah, you bring a lot of warmth to the table. You have also the conflict heart card here, so I think that you definitely could kind of get into spouts with people about your beliefs, and they could be different than others. But you also are very, on another end, with the moon here and just the freedom, you really can be like chilled out, and you can be calm and kind of in touch with your feelings, in touch with your emotions. You kind of are a silent powerhouse, and you have an elegant power. I think you can also be a little bit crazy, you know, because you have all this fire that's burning, but you think you have a balance and are able to control it. You also, some of you could really just like to make people smile and laugh with the Sweet William here. You could be just, you know, a little bit of a jokester or prankster. That's a message. But also you could just, you know, you really like getting people to laugh. You might be a little rough sometimes when people first meet you. They might find that you're like a little bit like strong like the mountain, like your heart and your beliefs and stuff. But I think you also are just like, again, defending what is right to you and what you know. And I also feel like you have a lot of structure in your life. You could be, you know, really good at keeping your space clean, or structure in your habits and what you do and what you need to get done every day. I'm just feeling like, sorry, I'm getting the flower over here. I feel like you're very structured in what you do. You set a lot of roots and you set a lot of ground rules and you follow them through. Or you make a lot of promises, right? Even to yourself, and I see that you follow them through. You have this devotion to things, and this allows you to be confident in what you do because you know what is true to you, right? And you follow things through. I feel like promises are really important to you. Like you could be really, when you say you promise someone something, that you follow through with that, and it could mean a lot to you. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you guys. Pile 2. I'm gonna pick out your, sorry about that. I'm gonna pick your flower oracle. See any more information. So yeah, I feel your gifts are your passion, and you've got the lotus. Stand still for now and listen to your life. So with this, you could be you have that, I think this is saying further, you know, you're very good at both being this vibrant fire and also being this grounded mountain of this strength of like settling down and thinking back to what you've done, kind of meditating state. So you have both of that in you. Your gifts are just how passionate you are about things, and also your strength and your courage, how grounded you can be. Also feel like, you know, not everyone can defend what they believe in as strongly as you do and really like back it up. like some people just can crumble, but I don't feel like you do that. You're very, you know, I think you understand and listen to other people's perspective for sure, but I think that you also are very devoted to what you believe in. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you guys. Pile 2, thanks for coming to our reading, and I hope to see you again. Pile 3, if you chose this card right here, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Pile 3, I picked so many cards for you guys. They just kept on coming. Like, you are almost, like, you have so many gifts. I'm sensing, like, pile 1 and pile 2, like, you have pile 1 and pile 2's gift as well. You got a lot of similar cards, and I'm just seeing a lot of, I'll talk to you about all their gifts as well, because I'm sensing here that, you know, you have a lot of trust, and you have a lot of trust in the universe and trust in yourself and your intuition. You're probably spiritual in some aspects, so you either are psychic or you have some spiritual gifts, clairvoyant, clairaudience, anything that like that. You might have spiritual dreams, but you're just very good at trusting in the universe. If that doesn't resonate with you, you're very good at letting go and kind of surrendering to the divine here. I think you're also very good at communicating with a lot of different people and also calming down conflict, because you have the 5 of Swords here. I think you're wise enough to understand both sides of a situation and kind of let it unfold how it's meant to. And I think you have a lot of patience. You know, you have the Asters here, and you have a lot of patience and elegance in what you do. And here we have the Morning Glory, affection and determination. Yeah, I'm sensing this, yeah, very determined, and even through change and difficulty with the turtle here. You know, you can go on land, you can go on water. You are flexible to different things. I'm also seeing a lot of strength and structure, persistence. Like, you're very good at a lot of different things. Patience came up a few times, and that's a strong message, as well as trust. So, you know, and also change, again, like, they're kind of reaffirming a lot of things about you. I think that you kind of like want to take people away from, you like to cultivate a kind of environment that's peaceful and homey and elegant and beautiful. You maybe like things a lot, or you just like to have nice things, or like to have a space where you like meditate and relax. I'm feeling that strongly, but your gifts, right? Your gifts. You're very intuitive. I definitely feel some side of psychic gifts here, as well as gifts of passion. You probably are earth or a water sign. What I'm feeling here, you know, definitely like kind of go with the flow vibe here with change. Lots of, you know, good at balancing different things that are thrown at you. Yeah, I'm feeling like people don't forget you when they meet you. You know, you have a lot of cards here that give me that vibe of like, you are a divine person to meet and to interact with, because you have a lot of like really great different types of energy here. That's just a wise energy that kind of you unfold a lot. With the Cosmic Egg here, you know, that's I think the last card in this deck, and it's very profound. I'm gonna pick you guys a flower oracle on what your other gifts are. We have Daisy. Believe and trust in happiness. Yeah, you're a big believer. That is another, yeah, like trust and believer is another one that's coming out. You could be very like artistic, or like good at just making up scenarios, daydreaming, that kind of thing. Like, just very peaceful, mystical, spiritual, just dedicated person. I'm gonna pick one more for you guys. You got Daphne. What pleases us most shapes us. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like Like, I want to pick another one almost. But I'm not going to. But there is a sense that, like, Spirit has a lot to say to you guys. You are very, very connected with Spirit, I feel like. That's why but maybe that means you should reconnect with them if you haven't in a while, because there is a lot for them to say right now. So thank you, Pile 3s, for coming to your reading, and I hope to see you again. Pile 4 to your reading. If you chose this card right here, then this is your reading. It says, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So let's get into your cards. So you have for your tarot, you have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. The Queen of Swords is a very independent, strong, very intelligent woman. Okay, she represents resilience and continuing forward even in difficult times, right? She's very, she's very independent. She kind of goes her own way. She can be a bit of a loner sometimes, which can be for some of you, but with the Knight of Wands right next to him, this is very vibrant and warm and exciting, maybe like adventure or starting new things and starting new projects. The Queen of Swords can also be very in touch with, like, very empathetic, and with the card empathy here, I definitely feel like that is a gift of yours. Your great empathy. You're open and able to see both sides of a situation. I also think with Shine and Inner Child here that you're a very fun person to be around. You could make jokes, or you're just a funny person, and kind of effortlessly, you don't even need to think about it, just make people smile and make people laugh, because there's a lot of brightness here. You could have really good, self-esteem with Magnolia here. Like, you are able to kind of be noble and, like, recognize yourself as someone that is abundance. You have like an abundant being, and be grateful for those things that you have. You also could be a little bit of a sleeper, like, we have these bright cards here, but I'm feeling like there's a part of you that's kind of like likes to sleep and likes to be cozy and likes to be warm and kind of in your element. But there's a lot of layers to you. I feel like you also are good at letting go of things and, like, surrendering, knowing that there's gonna be, like, you can love things but also let them go if they don't serve you. You're kind of very light, and a very light energy. You could be a curator. You could be really good at having, like, dreams or creating art, creating music, something like that. This is like a very beautiful card here. You could also be interested in astrology and the stars here, because there's also a telescope, which I'm drawn to. So what are your gifts? I feel like you're good with children. That is a message here. So I think a gift could be you're well with working with children. This could be children really like you, or you'd be a good teacher, you'd be a good artist, those type of things. I think you'd also be very good at owning a business with the Queen of Swords here. Very good at kind of being your own leader and not looking outward for other people's opinions. But with the Knight of Swords, you could, value other people's opinions a lot. But I think you get very submerged in what you do, and you kind of really, get to work. I'm drawn to here. Like, you kind of dive right in and start working and doing things that need to get done. Effortlessly, just go forward. Yeah. So your gifts, I think you're very empathetic, good with children. You kind of really shine bright and influence other people with how much abundance of your being you have. Like, I'm just drawn to all the yellow here. You're very just like a happy feeling, a happy vibe. So your gift could also be just making people laugh and making people smile, making people have, a good day after they talk to you. That's what I'm feeling for you guys at pile 4. Thanks for coming to your reading. I'm also going to pick you, I almost forgot, a flower oracle card. So let's pick one of these for your gifts. You have Buttercup, another yellow flower, okay. Be ready, the best is on its way. You're literally the best. Right here, it says it. Like, you're just a little buttercup. Like, you're so nice and You just shine bright, you're happy, positive. I think that's another gift that you have. You're just your positivity on the world. And I think that's due to your great gratitude and devotion to your dreams. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you guys. Pile 4. Thanks for coming to reading, and I hope to see you again. Bye!